Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be playing with these Born Pretty, they call them blooming nail polishes, but they're kind of like marbling inks, you know like they're like, I don't know if they are actually ink or what they're made of, but they're flipping lovely. So I've got the whole set here. They kindly sent me 7. Oh my god, I love these. I'm going to be using these a lot. I can see I'm going to be using a lot. You get I was like, which one should I start with? So I'm going to open them up. They come nicely boxed, and the boxes come wrapped in cellophane. I think that's what you call it. I don't know. So here's the box. It's quite pretty. I'm going to take it out, and I didn't realise, but they have names. I just thought they were like coloured, but they have names. So this one is green, and it's called Constant Jade. They look darker in the bottles than what they actually come out as, if that makes sense. This one, I can't remember what colour this one is. It's really difficult to tell the difference between the yellow, the red and the pink because they all look very similar. So this one is Holy Mate, and I think this was blue. You can buy these individually. I think the whole set worked out at $14, I think. Don't quote me on that because I can't remember, but I'll leave the link down in the description box for you. Yeah, so Holy Mate was purple. Constant Jade is green. I've sped this bit up because this is probably the most boring part. I probably could have cut this out actually and made the video even shorter. But hey ho. So they've got the names on the side of the boxes as well. I love the name of this one, Flowing Fire. I think that was the red one. But it's really weird because they come out, I don't know, the colours are really, I love them. I love them is all I'm going to say. This one is the Glory of Star. This is the blue one. This one I find you get like a little hint of purple in that one. This one I believe is the pink one, I think. The Soul of Cloud. Yeah, that's the pink one. See, that looks orangey to me, but you can see the pink hue. And I think this one is the yellow one. But the yellow one looks orange because it's really... What's this one? The Heart of Moon. Yeah, this is the yellow one. But look, it looks orange, but it's yellow. Trust me, it's yellow. And then, I love the name of this last one. So this is just a clear liquid. It's not just a clear liquid, it's a clear one. It's a clear blooming ink. No, blooming nail polish, they call it. Blooming nail polish! This one's called Stealthy Fog. I love the name of that. Stealthy Fog. It would have been funny if it was Stealthy Frog, but it wouldn't be Stealthy Frog. Shut up, Natalie, get on with it. Okay, so here's the 7. I'm going to do I'm using Madame Glam's Perfect White for the base. I'm going to apply 2 coats. I probably could have got away with 1 because I used white tips. But if we're going to do it, we're going to do it properly. So 2 coats it is. These secure in in an LED lamp for 30 seconds. So that's my first coat. I'm just using stiletto tips, which I've cut the end off to make it more of a coffin shape or a ballerina shape. I don't know whatever you want to call it. So many different names for different shapes nails, aren't there? And I just think just whatever. Just call it what you like, you know. Pop that in the lamp, and then you're going to want you don't want a shiny surface. You want a buffed surface or a matted top coat. I'm going over the top with a matte top coat. And then I'm going to pop that in the lamp for 30 seconds. Once I've finished faffing. Here we go. So I'm going to take the blue and the green because I want to make a kind of ocean nail. That's what I was going for anyway. So I've got Constant Jade and the Glory of Star. And I'm going to start with blue. I was kind of just tapping it on. I didn't really know. I have actually done a couple of marble nails, which I will leave a picture of them somewhere here. So every time you add, I took some of the liquid out of that brush of the green before I put it on. But you can obviously leave the brush like with loads of liquid in, or you can wipe the brush on the top of the bottle before you put it on, depending on how much ink I'm going to call it ink. If I say ink, I mean whatever they call it, nail polish. But and then this is what the Stealthy Fog does. So you put that on and it kind of clears some of the colour away. But if you see, mine's got a purple tinge to it now. I find that because the brush does suck up some of the liquid, some of the colour that's on the nail already. So I was just wiping it off before I put it back into the bottle, because I don't want the white to turn coloured. I don't know why I'm doing this, because I don't want white. I don't want I wanted the nail to be, I wanted colour everywhere. And this clear, I can't remember what the clear one's called, Stealthy Fog, didn't do what I wanted it to do. But I've not used these before, so I'm kind of just experimenting with these. And I thought I'd leave it at that. I think I left it at that. Yeah, and then I thought I'd go over with the Velvet Matte top coat to finish it, not to finish it off, because we still got something else to do, which I'll show you in a minute. But I decided once it had cured in the lamp, it wasn't blue enough or turquoisey enough for me. Yeah, by the way, see, look, it's kind of gone really pale. So I'm going to go over with some more alcohol ink. Now, obviously, because I've put that top coat over the top, I'm not going to lose any of the pattern that's already on there. So I'm just going to work over it. And also, when you do top coat this, you want to make sure that the nail is completely dried before you put your top coat on, otherwise it will smudge it. But they dry ever so quickly. So I'm just literally popping ink on here and there, and I will do this until I am happy with the look that I get. I love these so much. I can't wait to do some marbled nails. Oh, I can hear the postman. Whoop, whoop. I'm expecting a parcel today. There we go. So what I'm doing now is I'm putting a blob of Madame Glam's Perfect White Gel Polish onto a shiny backing, and I've got some acetone in that brush. This is just an old acrylic 3D brush that I've got. I've just put the acetone in with that gel polish, and then I forgot to top coat the nail, so I've top coated the nail again with a matte top coat, and then I'm just going to go over the top with that gel polish and acetone mix. Now, I've never done this before, so this was my first go. I'm going to do another nail in a minute, because I thought, no, it's going to work better. Oh, hang on. I've forgotten where I was. I got nail mail. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, so all I'm doing now is I've got some acetone in the brush, not too much, and I'm just going to create some circles in the white gel polish. Now, when you put the white gel polish on, you may get some little tiny bubbles, which you'll see a lot better in the next nail that I'm going to do, but I'm going to speed the next nail up and just show you little bits, because I've cured this, and I'm just going to go over again in the gaps where I've missed out some of the white gel polish. And can you see, I don't know if you can see very well, but you've got little tiny bubbles where I've mixed the gel polish with the acetone, and it just adds to that foamy kind of sea foam look. So I think that's what I'm going for. I was kind of winging it, to be honest. I wanted to sound like I know what I was doing, but honestly I don't. But I love how the nails turn out. So this is supposed to be like the foamy bit in the waves of the sea, or the ripples of the, yeah, you know. And then, because it's water, they need to glisten a little bit. So I'm going to use these fairy flakes from Nail Sugar. I absolutely love these. And I'm going to use some base coat from Madame Glam. I've got some, see, I've done the next nail differently as well. I put the base coat over parts of the white gel polish. And then I'm just going to pick up some of those little fairy flakes and wipe them through the base coat. If you do want, have a look on Nail Sugar's website. They've got some amazing glitter, some amazing pigments, and other nail art bits and pieces. And if you want to get 10% off, use code NATMUG10. Postman turned up again. Oh God, I've got lost where I was. I've got a parcel for the neighbour now. Oh yeah, so I'm putting fairy flakes onto that base coat. I only wanted it on the white bits. And then I'm going to cure that, and I'm going to go over with Madam Glam's non-wipe top gel. This obviously has to be shiny because it's the sea, and water looks nice and shiny. There was a hair. There's always a hair. Bloody hairs. Blooming hairs. See what I did there? Cure that in a lamp for 30 seconds. And then we're going to speed through the next now, so you can see what I mean. So I've already done the 2 coats of white and the matte top coat. And I'm going to use the blue with the yellow as well now, because I wanted it to look a little bit more turquoisey, and blue and yellow obviously make green. So I'm just going mad here, wiping some of that excess off. See, blob, 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 blob. See, blue, and see, look, I'm wiping. If I think I'm going to get, I don't want to contaminate the colour. So if I think I've got excess colour in the brush, I will wipe it off before I put it back into the bottle. I learnt that the hard way with the white one, obviously, that is now a little bit purpley. So just, as I said before, just play around until you're happy with what it looks like. Okay, and then I'm going to mix that gel polish up again, and I'm covering the whole nail this time. And those, you see the little tiny bubbles that I've got in there, that is going to add to that, like, as I said before, that kind of, I don't know what you call it, the white stuff that sits on there. Is it foam? Is it sea foam? I don't know, sea foam sounds a bit gross. But I'm just kind of making some, I don't know what I'm doing. Kind of looks like there's a skull in there. Can you see this? If I've, oh, there's a little fly, little fruit fly. Looks like there's a bit of a skull there. Can you see it? But not, I don't know. So anyway, yeah, cure that in a lamp. Oh, no, I didn't cure that. Before I cured it, I decided to go straight in with the fairy flakes. I didn't worry about the base coat this time. So again, I'm just applying these where some of that white gel polish is. And then I've cured it. And then I'm going to go over with the top coat. In the end, the nails both looked like very similar, even though I've done them slightly different. Look, I've got the same effect. Which one do you prefer? 1 or 2? I kind of like them both. But hey ho. Anyway, I hope you like this video. I'll leave the link to the gel polish in the description box, and to Madam Glam and to Nail Sugar. And I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks for watching.